Hi everyone, I'm Tristan, and today we're going to look at an extremely difficult TOEIC question, and I will show you how to get the answer. Now, we're going to need to learn some grammar today, some vocab, and some TOEIC tips. If you need to watch this twice, that's fine because we will move pretty quickly. All right, let's look at this difficult TOEIC question. First, let's look at some key vocabulary. You can see it says blank to receive more funding. Funding is money for a specific purpose, for a reason. It's often from an organization or government. Here's an example. The government provided funding for a new playground in the center of the city. Okay, so they provided the money for it. Now that we know funding, let's look at the question again. First, TOEIC tip. Make sure you read the whole sentence and understand the main idea. If we want to simplify this, another good strategy, we could just say blank to get more money, the company closed. That is the basic message. We don't need to make it so fancy. Now, to get this answer, you need to know the grammar, reduced adverb phrases of reason. Oh my goodness, that sounds so fancy. Actually, it's quite simple. Let's learn this grammar. So look at this sentence. Having a headache, I decided to leave work early. So why did I leave work early? Well, because I had a headache. Or being harmful to not only the environment, but the social fabric as well, factory farms should be banned. So, why should factory farms be banned? Because they are harmful to the environment and the social fabric. As you can see, here the writer above gave reasons without using words such as because, due to, since, as a result. They were using reduced adverb clauses of reasons. How do these work? Well, what you do is, if the subject is the same, after because as the main clause, you can remove the subject and you turn the main verb to verb ing. Here's another example. The business decided to move headquarters because they had an opportunity to lease a larger building at a cheaper rate. You can see the business equals they. Now a business can be they or it. But the business equals they. The subject is the same. Then we have the verb had. Well, we can take out because they and turn had to having. So, having an opportunity to lease a larger building at a less expensive rate, the business decided to move headquarters. This is telling us why they decided to move. Now, we use this once again when the subject is the same, and also it needs to be clear to the reader or listener. One more example. Because she loved her job, she didn't want to retire. So you can take out because the subjects are the same, she, and turn loved into loving. So loving her job, she didn't want to retire. You do not need to use this grammar, you just can. So let's look at a couple examples and see if you can transform these into reduced adverb phrases of reason. Long word. Let's look at number 1. So, not having any wheels or even an engine, it was practically worthless. Or the car was practically worthless. So we take out the car did and we just say not having. Let's look at number 2. Well, take out due to the fact, take out she, because the subject is the same, she is the doctor, and turn understood into understanding. Understanding the urgency of the situation, the doctor immediately started operating. Well, in this TOEIC question, we actually have a reduced adverb phrase of reason. but it's used a little bit differently. Let's look at this example. So, because she was exhausted from work, she chose not to go to the party. Same subject, she. We can take out because, we can take out she, and turn was into being, ing. So you can say being exhausted from work. But if you have being adjective plus preposition, so exhausted is an adjective, from is a preposition, you can also take out the being, and you can just say exhausted from work, she chose not to go to the party. Now, once again, this is more common when the adjective, such as exhausted, is connected to a preposition like from. Another example. Because he was unaware of the difficulty of the hike, he didn't prepare accordingly. Subject is the same, he. So we can take out because, we can take out he, and we can say, being unaware of the difficulty of the hike, he didn't prepare accordingly. But notice we also have adjective, unaware, plus a preposition of. We can also say, unaware of the difficulty of the hike, he didn't prepare accordingly. So let's go back to this TOEIC question. The original would be because the company was unable to receive more funding. The company was forced to shut down. We can take out because and the company, and we could say being unable to receive more funding, or we can even take out the being because we have an adjective plus a preposition or infinitive, and also just say unable to receive more funding, the company was forced to shut down. Therefore, the answer is A. Well, we learned some advanced grammar. You can use this in your writing, you can use this in your speaking. It is more advanced. Once again, these are called reduced adverb phrases of reason. Long word, long phrase. But we found out how to get an answer in this situation. We improved our grammar, we built our vocabulary, and our TOEIC score will increase. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.